Deep in the Central American jungle lies a mystery that has been puzzling archaeologists for decades. Colossal stone heads. Hi, I'm Hunter Ellis. This monolith is over 30 centuries old and weighs more than 10 tons. But who made it? And how? I've traveled to the heart of Mexico to find out the secrets of the kings of the Stone Age. They were the Olmecs, the people of the forest. To find them, we have to journey back through the civilizations that have come and gone in this land. The Aztecs are the most familiar. 500 years ago, they created a vast empire that covered more than 80,000 square miles. They built great cities, huge temples. They sacrificed thousands to their gods, then fell to the Spanish conquistadors. The Olmecs came before them. The Maya too share the Aztecs' renown, and also left a great legacy in stone. They ruled an empire that encompassed 100,000 square miles and more than 20 million people. Their temple walls tell us about the rise and fall of their gods and their kings. But go back further still. Centuries before the birth of the Maya and 1,200 years before the birth of Christ, the Olmecs emerged from the lowland jungles of modern Mexico. This was the time of Tutankhamun and Ramses the Great in Egypt. While here in Central America, there was only jungle until the Olmecs came. In terms of scale, the Aztec and the Maya civilization border on the epic, but size isn't everything. The Olmecs may have ruled fewer people, but they were also the first to rule. They are a people shrouded in mystery. The jungle has swallowed almost everything they made. In fact, no one even knew they existed until the first giant heads turned up. Colossal heads. Strange and disembodied. 17 of them. So far. The Anthropological Museum of Jalapa, Mexico is home to 6, the largest collection of Olmec colossal heads in the world. For curator Roberto Luna Gomez, these heads are his museum's greatest mystery.
Hola, Roberto.
How are you? Buen día.
Very good, thank you very much. Being that it was that long ago, how did they create these heads? What were their tools like?
No metal tools.
So this is all stone on stone?
Only stones against stones. Rock against rock. Cada rostro y cada castro.
Roberto says its features were painstakingly carved by grinding and pounding. Who were these people? And what did these huge heads mean? As works of art, the heads are incredible. The largest weighs over 20 tons and stands over 11 feet tall. Every head wears a unique helmet, and every face is an individual. Stern, benign, powerful. As archaeological discoveries go, they're baffling. The early Olmecs chose natural high ground to live on for easy access to the productive wetlands. Then, as their population grew, they added terraces and expanded the high ground until the plateau encompassed more than 1 million square yards. These were public works projects on a scale never before seen in Mesoamerica, and they required having someone in charge. Who were these leaders? The colossal heads may be the key to that mystery. In fact, archaeologists believe they each portray not the face of a god, but the likeness of a king. I remember Roberto showed me something. Several of the heads bear strange marks. Do these traces indicate that there was something else here before the head was made? The answer was only recently discovered, and it adds a totally new dimension to our knowledge of the heads. These shapes are reminiscent of shapes on a large sculpture called a royal platform, or throne. The arches behind this kneeling figure form deep niches that turn out to be an exact match. This discovery means that a royal throne was tipped up on end and a face was carved into its smooth top.
So this over here was the top of the old throne, so maybe that is why we're seeing a much more flat face, right?
Exactly.
It may be that basalt boulders had proven so difficult to transport that the Olmecs were systematically reusing them. You might even call it Stone Age recycling. One theory is that an incoming ruler could create his own likeness out of his predecessor's throne. Another is that an inauguration throne could be used to create a likeness upon a ruler's death. We just don't know. One thing's for sure. These huge stones were important symbols of a ruler's power and his ability to command hundreds of people.